Hi, I'm Don Carr, and this is the Fulltone Clyde Standard wah. The Clyde Standard is modeled after the original Clyde McCoy wah, so it has that same sort of sound and that same sort of feel, but there's quite a few significant upgrades in it. One of the problems with the original was that the inductor was actually kind of noisy. You could hear, it was kind of microphonic almost. You could hear handling noise, or you could hear it popping when you were, working the pedal. So Michael Fuller of Fulltone developed a little process called moo metal that he put around the inductor, which basically keeps all the noise out. So it's totally quiet. You can hear no racket at all. And he made a really, really great pot for this as well. It's a super long lifespan pot, so it's real durable. All metal exterior. So he really went a lot of extra steps to try to make this thing as durable and as great sounding as possible. So in that same vein, actually, the treadle is even upgraded on this to where there's nylon bushings in this particular part right here. So it's a nice smooth feel, and you can adjust the tension to exactly how you want it, if you want it firmer, if you want it softer. I've got it this is the stock setting. It's kind of soft, but it feels great. The other thing about it is it stays in place. So if you want to use like a cocked wah sort of, you can just find the spot that works for you and it stays right there. It's great. There's a nice little hidden feature on this pedal as well. There is an internal resonance control. It's actually like kind of a pre-circuitry boost. It kind of influences the sound of the whole thing, adds a little more bass, adds a little more gain, drives the transistors a little harder. There's a little blue knob on the inside. You can just adjust it however you want. And the nice part is, on the PC board, there's enough room to make a little mark with a Sharpie for your favorite setting. You can see that Michael Fuller of Fulltone actually set his to where he liked it, and that's how it comes stock. Fulltone also recommends that you use a carbon zinc battery as opposed to an alkaline battery. Carbon zinc is like your Eveready Classic or super heavy duty. Alkalines they last longer and they have a little more output, but they also can sound kind of spiky in this pedal to his ear. Now you can obviously experiment and mess around with it. There's also a 9-volt adapter option, but it is tip negative, so that's something to make sure of. So for even more options, there is a 20 dB boost that is switchable. When the wah is engaged, you can have a boost so it can drive your pedals a little bit better or the front of your amp a little bit better. Let's take a listen to it right now. Right now the boost is in the off position. And here it is engaged. So that's with just a slight bit of boost on it. And to tell you the truth, that's the way it really drives pedals best to my ear. I've got a full drive 3 to demonstrate how well the buffer works with distortion pedals. That's kind of what it was designed for, because since you're radically changing the tone, you're filtering the tone with a wah-wah, technically, it's what you're doing. So it's going to drive pedals and your amp differently. So the booster kind of lets you dial that back in to whatever level you want. And if you even want an extra boost, that's pretty cool too. So here it is. And that's with the boost engaged. Here it is disengaged. You can definitely hear a significant difference with the boost engaged. It just drives the pedal better. So there it is, kids, the Fulltone Clyde Standard Wah. If you have any questions about this or any other Fulltone product, please contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Thanks.